Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Spilling Divine Tea Live. My name is Melanie and I am your host. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Did y'all see the topic that I had today? Mm-hmm. Well, yes, I definitely had that topic for you all. And today I'm not going to dance, but I am going to pull an affirmation card. I noticed that last week when I listened to the music, it didn't sound too good. So this week I'm like, I'm gonna pull an information card for you, and then we're gonna go right on ahead and give y'all this tea. All right. So let me go ahead and sip on this real fast. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I hope you all had a great week. Tomorrow is Friday. I know everybody's excited about that. All right. So I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. Oh. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am unfulfilled, I'm unlimited being, accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams. And this is how these cards look, y'all. I love it. So for those of you who are here, is receiver season. Be open to receive. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and pop in today's topic. Choose your spiritual community wisely. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Like I told y'all the last live, I started my spiritual journey in 2016. So I've been on this journey for a very long time on my own, through my own self-discovery, my own research about myself. I've been on it's just been a solo journey for me. All right. But in 2014, I decided that I wanted to get out here and connect with people who are also on their spiritual journeys as well. I felt like I've done enough work on my own. I felt like I was where I wanted to be mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I felt like I was ready to get back out here in the real world and connect with like-minded individuals, right? And I did. I actually did. I was able to see the work that I've done over the years. And prior to me even stepping out here, I already was seeing the work anyway that I've done over the years manifested to my life. But again, I'm introvert type of person. I don't really be all up around people. When I was out here, I had a small circle of people around me. I'm not really interested in being around a large crowd. I'm not interested in being around a lot of people. I think that's a Leo thing. But we okay by ourselves, you know what I'm saying? With a small circle. So we keep our eye on people because people be moving real weird and we know that. So again, 2024, I decided to get back out here and see what I tracked in, see the work that I've done show up in my life. And I did, like I said, I did. I met some amazing people in 2024. I met some such, people that were more on their journey like me. So our conversations, we understood each other, and it was just an amazing experience. But again, God will test you. God will test you. So for me, I wanted to reach out and just see other modalities. Like for example, I went to a sound bowl event. When people were doing the music sound. Again, I'm open to new things. There was what else an event? An activation event, like a kind of like a Reiki healing activation event, where they're doing Reiki healing and all that stuff, using crystals and, um, tarot, all the spiritual things that I really wasn't too into. Again, my journey was more on the self-discovery side, learning who I am. But I was open to, learning new things as well, and open to look into what other people are doing, what they discovered on their journey. So a community I went to visit, I met some great people. And then later on, the community leader, once I left there, the community leader later on reached out to me personally. Like I guess she was looking me up online, but she reached out to me, wanted me to work with them, her and her community. So, with, based on what I learned in my journey. So she wanted me to, pretty much join their community to help them, you know, attract more people to heal and love, So they're consider themselves as healers, spiritual healers. And everybody had different, you know, I guess, should I say, whatever modalities that they've done along the way on their journey, a lot of people had different gifts, should I say. We had some psychic medium, we had Reiki healers, we had individuals that was massage therapists actually that heals people through that. We had, we had readers, we had all types of things. So I was more on the astrology side because throughout my journey, I utilized astrology to help a lot of me discover myself on my independent journey. So yeah, you guys, I was actually helping individuals to discover themselves using astrology, right? And again, there's multiple ways you can go yourself and discover your journey. That was one of the tools that I used on my journey. So I introduced that to this community. Well, as I told you all, choose your community wisely. Um, I told you all that I've been on my journey already for a very long time prior to me joining this community. So this community was for me to just get back out there and actually help more people, right? I'm only one person. So if you want to go further, I always believe that you should join a community that are like-minded, and you can go a lot further, right? And so that's what I did. But it didn't take me long to realize that this community wasn't the right community for me, because I came to this community, I came to this community whole and filled, right? Happy. Everything was going great in my life. No major issue. Because again, I've been on the journey for a while, so I've already done a lot of things, done a lot of healing. So when I joined this community, it wasn't maybe about a month until I realized that I was actually being drained. I felt drained. And I believe that when you join these spiritual communities, you're not supposed to feel drained. You're supposed to feel full, right? The right community. That's what I was. So I was kind of like blindsided by what I saw when I joined this community. I thought when I joined this community, again, it would be a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of people helping one another, a lot of people, uh, like sisterhood, should I say. That's what I thought. It was sisterhood. And, I just thought it would be different because, again, these people have been on their journey and they know how to treat people, they know how to love people. But what I learned that just because you join a spiritual community and they say they are healers and they're here to heal people, doesn't mean that's what they're doing. And I immediately realized that that's not what's happening in this community. Now, a lot of people was not aware of what exactly that was going on in this spiritual community, but I was, because again, I've been on my journey already and I understand how energy journey feels, right? And I felt like I was being drained, right? I came in, I shared ideas, like for example, astrology, just an example. This community was not doing anything astrology, but instead of asking me to do something astrology, like maybe share with the community, they decided to pick somebody that's in the community that was supposed to be a psychic to do astrology for the community and actually get paid to do it, right? So that was the first red flag for me. I'm like, hold on, man. I was doing nothing astrology, and I bring astrology to the community, and then you ask them what else has been in the community for a long time to I guess teach astrology, and the person is already saying, I don't really know a lot about it, but again, the community leader wanted them to teach astrology. right? So that was weird to me, a big red flag to me, right? But at the same time, I was like, okay, it's fine. I really didn't want to teach astrology, honestly. I do my thing differently. Astrology is just one tool that I use. And I'm not here to teach astrology. I'm here to show people how to utilize astrology to assist them with their life and on their self-discovery journey. So I wasn't there to like, oh, have training classes on astrology, so which is fine. But they didn't ask me. The community leader did not ask me. They just went on and took an idea that I brought to the community and started monetizing that idea, right? Real fast before they even fully knew about it, before they even applied the knowledge for themselves to help themselves heal and grow. They decided to jump out there and started selling something that they really didn't know a lot about. Right, they didn't have much understanding of it, so that was a really big red flag to me. And the only reason why I didn't leave right then and there because there were a little prior red flags, but it wasn't really big. And God already told me, Melody, this is not your place, but you are here to learn something and also assist me in something. And I'm like, OMG, another test, right? Because God will send you all a test, you just got to know that it's a test. And a lot of times we don't know that we are being tested by source. We don't know that source is putting us here to be a lesson and a blessing for people. Just like people come into our lives and they become lessons and blessings for us. I was there to be a lesson and a blessing to that community. Right now, there were a lot of innocent people in this community, so that's the reason why I didn't leave right away. But I was planning my exit real fast because I realized that again, the community was draining individuals that came to the community. It wasn't really a healing going on in this community. It was draining going on in this community. It was pretending going on in this community. There were people that were there that were actually killers. They were there for the right reasons, but they didn't know that they were being drained and used as well. So a lot of the members of the community that was there, the workers, the healers for God, source, our ancestors, the people that were there working, they were being drained. So it was hard for them to work, right? And then when the people that comes in to get healing from the healing community are not feeling healed when they leave, they're actually feeling drained too, right? So again, the big red flag for me is if I'm going to a community to get healed, a healing community that's supposed to heal me, supposed to help me bring clarity to my life so I can go on my healing journey, peacefully, right? Without, on my own, should I say. These people coming in because they want to go on this healing journey with help. But if you're going to a place where you feel like you're going to be safe, but you're not, you're being drained, your energy is being drained on purpose because they are not healed. The healers that's supposed to be healing you are not healed. So if they're not healed, they can't heal you. If anything, they're going to be draining you. So for me, going into this community, being possibly the only one that was healed, right? That healed their inner wounds. Now, again, I told you that this is a journey, a long journey. So I didn't heal everything. I'm not fully healed, right? But I was a lot healed. I'm more healed than most of those people that were there, honestly. A lot of those people were going through in their lives, relationship issues, health issues. They just stressed. A lot of the workers that were there, the healers, they were stressed out to the point where I know that energy was, being poured on all. Like again, they're bleeding on the people that come in there for healing, right? because they are unhealed. So when you are unhealed and you're trying to heal someone else, that's not possible. So again, that's what I immediately realized there is that I was being drained mentally, physically, and emotionally. My resources, you know, the leader of this community was saw me as a like I thought she like she acting like I was God. Like when I walked up in there, like I was, she oh my God, because again, I'm quick with it. I have a lots of knowledge. I love helping people and things that are hard for people. Most people is not as hard for me. So to me, I have a loving heart, but during that time, again, I've already done the work. So I have boundaries, right? Once I realize what you up to, what you doing, you got bad intentions, you draining other people, you're here, you're not really real, you're here to take, not give up. You're on my list. And I got my eye on you, right? So I realized that's why source sitting me there, right? To pretty much bring justice where there wasn't justice in that community. Justice for the people, the workers that were there being drained, that they were there to really help and heal people, but there's no way for you to help and heal people if you're being drained by a leader with bad intentions. So I was there to be the catalyst for change there because when I go places, this stuff is out of balance and out of whack. Guess what? I'm talking to God about it. Okay? I'm talking to God about it. Matter of fact, God sent me there just so I can bring an end to the shenanigans, right? Because once we are aware of the shenanigans, you guys, it's not really our job to do anything about it. It's just more of, okay, we are aware of it, we see what's going on, right? And we just give it to God. Most of us are walking around, we are activators. We are the truth sayers, right? We're here to bring justice. We are here to bring balance. We are here to bring truth to situations that were built on a faulty foundation. We don't have to really do a lot. We don't really have to say a lot. We could just witness things and keep it moving. So for me, after that, after I left that community, because after I realized what was going on, I decided to leave. So I wasn't there that long at all, maybe a few months. And in the past, I used to stay in situations for a very long time before I trusted my gut feeling, trusted my intuition, right? It took me a while to leave partnerships and things like that because I'm like, I was a little bit again. I didn't believe in my intuition. I like something's not right here. This is off. This partnership is off. This business relationship is off. Like this friendship is off. This family dynamic is off. But again, I stayed because I'm like, maybe it's just me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm the one that just freak it out. But on my journey, I realized that I had to trust in myself, trust in my intuition. What I feel is more than likely true, right? And it was true when it came to this community. Throughout my duration there, when I knew that I was already planning my exit, I saw a lot of things that just confirmed that this community is not what they're presenting themselves to be. This community was not here to help and heal people. This community was there to take and siphon energy from innocent people. And the leader, that's been their main angle all along. Because the leader wasn't even healed. So if you're not healed, it's hard for you to attract other healed individuals, number one. And again, the healing process is different. It's different levels to this healing process. But more of it is the healing of the mind. self-awareness to certain things, knowing right from wrong, right? And you would think that, especially a community leader in the spiritual world, you would think that they know right from wrong. But let me tell you, if they're unhealed, again, there's no way. They're not going to be truthful to themselves. If they're not truthful to themselves, they're not going to be truthful to others. And if you're out here deciding that you want to start a community, a spiritual community, but you haven't done any of the work, and you're just speaking about things that you've heard other people talk about, and you want to monetize and make money off, that's not having the right intention. That's fake. That's fraudy. And it ain't going to last long, actually. God is going to send somebody in to shut that dish down. You going to be yourself or pretend around the wrong person that can see right through you. This age, right? Year one, 2026, a lot of people are going to speak on what they've been seeing all along. And a lot of people are going to be shocked because they thought that their games were being unseen. They thought their tricks were being not caught. Like people are going to start sharing what they've been clocking all along in this season. And hey, I'm on the front line. Hi. Because the tea that we're going to be spilling in this season is going to help a lot of people. A lot of things, a lot of people have been observing and they haven't been trusting themselves. And people are going to start trusting themselves and they're going to start moving accordingly. So be careful how you're choosing your spiritual community. Choose your spiritual community wisely. If they do not align with you, and you will know because you will immediately feel drained. You will immediately know that things is not right. You're going to hear certain trigger things. Like I'm giving you an example. No, again, nobody's perfect, but if you're in a spiritual community and then you hear people gossiping about, let's just say the election, and they talk about how they want to kill, they wish the president or wish somebody would die, whatever the case may be. If they say that if someone is supposed to be a leader or healer in a spiritual community, if they make comments like that, that's a red flag. That's a red flag because healed individuals that are in a position to heal others do not say things like that. They are mindful of what they're saying because they know that words are powerful. Okay, so that's a red flag. If you hear any type of weird gossiping going on in a spiritual community where they're supposed to be healing and helping people move forward in life, and you hear any of that, don't let those individuals touch you. I'm serious. Don't spend a lot of time with them. Don't be in that energetic field because whatever problems they have got going on, the problem is going to pour onto you. You're going to start seeing things happen in your life that probably didn't happen to you in a long time. Right? You're going to start feeling a certain way about certain things. You're going to have issues that, again, things are going to start happening in your life that wasn't happening prior to you meeting these individuals and joining that community. Those are the signs, you all. And not even just the community, just anybody. You become you meet somebody and that's your new friend and y'all start hanging out and you just start seeing things happening in your relationship. And maybe your marriage or whatever the case is. Those are the signs that you might not want to be hanging out with these people or this person. Because it wasn't happening at first, but now all of a sudden it's happening. Again, y'all have to tap in. God is always sending us signs. We just got to tap into those signs, pay attention to them. because it's God sending us a message like, hey, you might not want to hang out with this person. This person may not have great best intentions. This person probably gossiping about you behind your back to other people. They could be in your face happy, but behind your back, they're gossiping. They spreading lies about you. And you're not seeing it because in your face, they're nice, they're nice to you, they say a nice thing, they go an extra mile for you, they buy you things, but behind your back, they're not. And when things start happening in your life that wasn't happening, that's a sign that God's trying to send you a sign like, hey, you need to, reevaluate this relationship because it may not be for you. And again, one thing about me, I have compassion for people because I understand that once I realize that you haven't been on the journey, you probably been pretending, but you haven't been on your journey forever. I have compassion for you because you know not what you do. Because if you did, you definitely wouldn't be doing it. True spiritual leaders, they do not do mess like that because they know to whom much is given, much is expected. And we get it a whole lot harder than the regular people out here that maybe have not have started that journey. All right, y'all. So choose the spiritual community wisely. Just like religion, the churches, like I said, they got some good churches and they got some bad churches. Same way in the spiritual community. They have some good spiritual communities out here and they have some bad ones. So choose wisely. But don't be afraid to step out here. Don't be afraid because that's how you learn. That's how you learn what is right and what is wrong. That's how you understand how to feel what is right and what is wrong. So if you're hiding away and you're afraid to step out because you believe that everybody is crazy, everybody's out to get you, they're out here to take from you and siphon your energy and do witchcraft and spell work on you, then that's what you're going to get. But if you're going out here because you want to continue to be going your self-discovery journey and connect with like-minded individuals, then go out here, girl, and don't be afraid because you're going to immediately know when stuff is not right for you. You're going to feel it. God's going to send multiple signs. You just better be listening and paying close attention because you just never know when you have to start planning your exit because you probably was on assignment because God puts us on assignments. To shut ish down is necessary, especially when so-called spiritual leaders are not doing what they're supposed to do. God will send in soldiers that's been in training boot camp already for situations like this. So again, choose your spiritual communities wisely and spiritual leaders out here. You better choose wisely as well. Know who you're dealing with. Because you might just deal with the wrong person that you think is a regular person, but you made a big mistake, right? You don't need to be making mistakes like this. So just be honest and real with people. Okay? So, y'all, that is all I have today. Let's go on here and lead out with another affirmation card because I know these affirmation cards will be for someone. All right, guys. So, answer, what do you want this collective to know today? What do you want them to know today? What do you want us to leave with today on the Spilling the Divine Sea Live? I release all criticism. Woo! All right. I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. Yes. So that's why I say have compassion for these individuals once you find out they're really not who they say they are. Have compassion because, again, they know not what they do. But also move accordingly because they know not what they do. Okay? A flight risk. All right? When you know better, you do better. And as I stated before, too much is given, much is expected. So us as spiritual leaders, us truth tellers, a lot is expected of us. Okay? So that is all. I hope you guys enjoy Spilling Divine Tea Live. I look forward to seeing you all next Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on YouTube. I have decided to just keep it on YouTube because for the past few weeks, God has been causing me not to. I just have issues with going live inside the group that I created, and I realized that God just don't want me to be in a tight space. God wants me to just be out here. So I decided to just go live on YouTube, not even focus on trying to go live in these groups and on these pages. I look at, again, y'all, delayed, not denied. When things happen, I don't fight it. I try a little bit, and if issues keep happening, I look at the sign like, hey, God just don't want me inside this group. God don't want me on this page, right? God want me here on YouTube. So hey, YouTube family, I'm looking to grow with you all, and I can't wait to see you all. So make sure you comment whatever you want. If you have any questions about this live, go ahead and comment, and I will reply to you. And if you want to book a reading, and just leave down in the description, I do oracle readings as well. And just stay on the lookout. I have a lot of things going on. The Melody Inspired Movement is in effect. Specifically when it comes to wellness. Okay? So the Melody Inspired Wellness Movement is in full effect. I'm all about helping individuals get well in this season, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So stay tuned and like and subscribe. Have an amazing day, y'all.